What's going on, beautiful internet people? I don't have an intro. I should come up with something fancy. My name is Justin Meader. Some of you might know me as IQ here on Twitch TV or from One More Game TV. This is a little show I'm calling SNEStalgia because I'm super original, but I actually really dig that name. I'm going to take you back in time today, or to the future, I guess. Are you guys ready to be depressed? Because, man, this part of Chrono Trigger is a bummer. I had a couple hiccups with the stream, so if anyone is in chat and would like to let me know if at any point things cut out or stuff starts sounding like garbage, just let me know. But I think we're okay now. It's probably just my laptop. Yeah, talking about the stream, because professional, right? Whoa, what's up? The lightning! So, if you missed the first episode, we're playing Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. This is a 1995 Squaresoft joint. Probably one of the greatest Japanese RPGs of all time, if not the greatest. Personal favorite of mine. It was definitely formative to my childhood. And we are about 2 hours in, I think. Yeah, a little under. We're in the future, and the future sucks, and we're about to find that out. Sure, I got cash. Why not? I'll help the homeless, right? The domeless. Let's see what we got here. I think this looks like... it's not a really easy compare. You just kind of have to click off in the background. So this looks like a 6-point upgrade for all these ladies and fella here. And what is this? What does the iron suit do for us? We're at 43. We go to 52. These look like worthwhile investments. So let's go ahead and 3 of each, and then we'll upgrade Luca's gun because she is weak as fuck. I have this weird obsession in RPGs with having like even numbers of everything. So you're gonna notice that I'm gonna buy. I don't know what it is. I don't like odds. I would rather have, you know, I guess odds also 5 is fine because it's half of 10. It's weird. I'm OCD in some weird ways, people. That's one of them. So yeah, let's equip Iron. I think that's probably good for him. Get that going. Luca, get your gun. What does the ribbon do? I forget this. Is there a... I guess I have to switch off of it. Strike +2. We'll keep that with her. So power somehow plays into strike as a stat. Like, strike is like attack. And power, on some level, affects that. Like, I notice if, so we put, I don't have a power glove, do I? Let's take it off her, because, let's go for that for now. Show you. So if we have the speed belt and we switch over to power glove, Chrono gets this +3. You know what? Let's do that. I think, what's the speed? 13? Power glove brings it down to 12. Let's do that, and I think we're good here. For some reason, I don't know if it's because she's ranged, because she's got the gun. For some reason it looks like power doesn't necessarily directly affect her attack. The True Stone. Yeah. Not really a dome so much as like a kingdom, but... So this is one of the most depressing parts of the future, is the Enertron. Somehow all 3 of us fit in there, which is weird and kind of sexual. You're still hungry. I'm not hungry. I just had some Starbucks. Nice little sandwich and some gingerbread latte, because 'tis the season. thought I muted my system noises, but I'm pretty sure I just heard a Skype message, so... Where's that? I'm gonna check that real quick, just so that doesn't get annoying. This is kind of a cool area. These rats are real freaky, but again, because of the way Chrono Trigger is structured, you can avoid a lot of these sorts of battles. Yeah, I'm gonna mute Skype. All right. And hey, if you're the person who messaged me on Skype, come watch the stream, hang out. Oh, that son of a bitch! He stole 2! Ah, I don't know if you can fight him or if he's just annoying. I'm gonna say he's just annoying. He also appears to have vanished, so... Oh well. Octopod and the Meader. Hopefully these meat eaters here don't need a lot of meat to feed on, because I hear there's not so much of that in the future. Boom. Son of a bitch rat, I'm staying away from you. So it's probably a memory limitation thing, but one of the things that's kind of a trademark of these older like SNES era RPGs and before that as well is the palette swap, where it's basically like these are pretty much the mushroom dudes from earlier, but without the mushroom top. And then like we'll fight like a gray version of these later called volcanoes. I think they're gray, something like that. And that seems to happen a lot in these older games, and it's probably just a memory limitation. You know, only so many sprites, but it does lead to kind of a lack of variety, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but just something I've always sort of found amusing. This rat looks like a thief as well. Oh, that was a trap. I need a button so when I have the sniffles here like I do, which will probably be all winter, because I sort of have this thing going in the summer where I have allergies. I'm always sort of sick, and then in the winter with the temperature change, I'm always just sort of sick. So I just kind of have like either like a little bit of a cough or runny nose like constantly. It's real attractive, so that's why I'm sharing with everybody. Yeah, so I need a button so I can just like mute the mic so I'm not all like up in everybody's face, but you'll get used to it, I promise. Other than that, I'm kind of endearing. I just as a person. So that's what my mom tells me. Oh, I should probably try and actually get this now. Well, there's that load sword that I bought earlier. But load bow, that's new. I've never played this game through headphones before, and I'm hearing some nuance with the music that I've never experienced before. And that's kind of cool to go back to a game that's this old and hear or see things that I might not have seen before. It's an experience. I'm glad you're joining me for it. We're going to relive the best parts of my childhood. So speaking of my childhood, I grew up in a house where there was like no airflow on the top floor, where my bedroom was. And so like in the summer especially, it would get really like unbearably hot. Like you can't sleep or exist in this kind of heat hot. So I actually had a room downstairs where there was a little airflow. I lived with my grandparents from the ages until I was like 10, I think, or 11. So when I was playing this game, I was still living with them. So I had like this old beat-up TV that belonged to my great-grandfather that I used to play all my SNES games on downstairs. And then there was also another smaller TV that I had. I think it may have belonged to my dad at one point. That was black and white. That was out in like we had like a breezeway that connected the garage to the house. And so I had a TV out there too. So I was kind of spoiled. I probably went back and forth between the two. But that TV was black and white, and I remember... this game I don't think I played on that TV, but I strictly remember Star Fox, the original Star Fox game, in black and white. So anytime I play it in color, it's like very jarring to me. Not that there's like a huge color palette for, you know, that game or the SNES in general, but just making sure there's nothing there. But yeah, whenever I recall Star Fox like as a game, I recall it in black and white, which is really weird. I don't know why I'm sharing any of this. These guys you've got to do magic damage to, so we're just gonna do one of these. Boom. We'll use Aura on her, on Luca, I guess. So Marley's kind of like she's your first healer character when she gets Aura. I don't have Slash. I think Slash counts as magic damage. It's lightning. So all the characters in this game have aspects, like different elements that are assigned to them. I don't know if they show up already or not. Oh, they do. Okay, yeah, we haven't learned magic really yet. But so Chrono's got lightning, Luca's fire, Marley's water, Frog is also water. Marley is actually really ice. She doesn't have any water spells. They're all ice. But I guess they just decided not to make that it's not a separate element. Because it's not really. Some games separate that out, though. This thing looks like a giant tomato. I don't know. He's sleeping. We can skip right by him. I'll probably go back and fight him just for XP's sake. Alright, so actually it's probably better if I go like this, and then Flame Toss with her. I don't have Ice with her yet. This just... probably Chrono. I don't know what his max HP is. That might have been... that wasn't too bad, 40, I guess. Hopefully mic levels and everything are okay on the stream. I apologize. I sound low to myself. If I sound low to anybody out there, let me know. But hopefully we're good. I worry about stuff like that. I don't know why. Gives me something to do, I guess. Just wrecking faces here. There's not really a lot of balance in a lot of these SNES-era RPGs, in the sense that, like, if you notice, most of these fights have been single hits on dudes, for the most part. But, like, you'll get to boss fights later, where if you haven't leveled, you just don't have the hit points to take the hits that they dish out, so... This game does get challenging later. I remember making it to the very end of the game for a long time. I think when I first rented this game, actually, before I bought it, through Blockbuster. I think I mentioned that in the previous episode. And I remember renting this game and getting to the final boss, like his final form, and then just not being able to beat it because I hadn't leveled my guys up enough. That's always frustrating when that happens, but we're going to avoid that this time around. I will probably do, at some point, some off-screen grinding. That way you guys don't have to watch the boring parts. But we're good for now. That doesn't really affect much until later. Ugh. Can't stop yawning. Need more caffeine. We're almost out of here. Yep. So, yeah, this is Truce as a city. 1,300 years after Chrono's time. And it is effed up. So people sort of retire to these little domed areas. I think it's Proto over here. Sewer access. And the other one was Protodome, I guess. Or no, the other one was a Trandome. Doesn't matter. This music, also a bummer. But still really good. I don't know, I'm like a dude from the future. Past. I'm from the past. Are you from the past? Oh yeah. They're like, no problem, you guys are weaklings. Stone. Well, then why'd you ask, fuckface? It's interesting, they mentioned Death Peak here. I don't think that's even a place that you end up ever going. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Sort of do. In a way. I'm gonna rest. But I'm still hungry. I just knew it. Rat stole 3 of my tonics. Son of a bitch. There's really no point in keeping any of this old stuff. Like 99% of the time. We've got a bunch of irregular ethers. I don't think we need any more of those. 202. All right, well, we're gonna venture downstairs, get these people some foods. Okay. I wonder if we can do... Trying to remember. I might, I guess, have to actually get the password because I think I know it, but I could be wrong. I guess we'll do it anyway. We'll do this part. Boss fight time! Boom! I do kind of love how they get thrown out of the way before anything lands. That's kind of neat. I'm trying to remember. I think these are weaker to magic. I know they heal the dude. Maybe not that much weaker, though. Oh, I see what they did there. Alright, so now that those guys are down, we can just attack this guy at will, although I do believe that countdown is like a regenerating thing. Oh, magic does not damage him. Okay. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Boo! Can I not damage him? Oh yeah, that's right. If I hit him, they do that, and that's no bueno. Okay. Well, let's just take the bits out again. Take out your naughty bits. No, not you guys. Just leave them where you store them normally. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Because everyone's running a bit low on health. Lasers! We got this time. I'm a robot killing machine, y'all. Yeah. Got some sweet level ups. That's what I'm all about. Does not smell very good in here. Actually, it smells great in my apartment, but my refrigeration is still working fine, so. Looks like we're going rat hunting. I think makes it off screen like that, he disappears, so we gotta. Got him! This rat fucking talks! That's so weird! Okay, yeah, that is what I was doing before, so you must have to go through this part. That's okay. Makes sense, you need to get that seed anyway, so. Before we get in here, actually, I'm gonna rest up. And we're gonna save. Early and often. I got chastised by my little brother last night for that death that I had in the first episode. So. This is mostly skippable as well, depending on your timing. But again, we need that XP anyway, so let's just do it. So I just looked outside my window. Nothing to do with the game, just musing here. Then looked at the clock and was like, man, it is 4:40 in the afternoon, and you could tell me that it's 9 o'clock and I would totally believe you, because it's dark out, winter sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? Chrono Trigger and playing with you guys. That was a real touching moment we just had there. You're welcome. The only good bug is a dead bug. If Starship Troopers taught me anything, and that's it. Damn. One shot of that. Not expecting that. I don't really remember. I feel like there's maybe I know you have to go on that upper area. I'm just wondering if maybe there's treasure chests a certain way. Doesn't look like it, does it? We'll avoid some of these. Let's skip a bit. Okay, we do need to get over there, I think. This part right here reminds me of Bionic Commando. Just the noise that the typing makes there. Hope you guys are ready to be bummed. That's never a good thing. Oh, what does this button do? Click end of the world. That's what it does. You want to watch? Lavis. Just wrecking shit. Well, unfortunately, that is how the world ends, so... I mean, I guess it didn't really end, because we're like 400 years, or 300 years after that in this part, so... Obviously, this chick has not seen Back to the Future. It's not good to go mess with time. You end up almost banging your mom. It's weird. But I'm on board, so let's do it. Let's just do it. Not the mom banging part. But the rest of it, let's do that. Let's save the world. And invent rock and roll music. I don't know that you can actually do anything over there or not. Let's find out. I don't remember. At least we got this sweet new music right now. That's good. That was weird how that laser made the mist sort of clear on the screen. And it's like, whoa, way brighter. That's kind of a roundabout way to get over there. Yeah, there's nothing you can do there. I think you end up coming back. I mean, I know you end up coming back here later, but I think a platform appears that is not normally there. Something along those lines. She's still... Really need Marley to get her ice spell. I'm sure it's soon. It's probably a level or two. Chrono's like, nope, it's not. It's way later. F you, Robot Man. Victory is mine. Come on. Just trying not to hit him. Skip it a little bit here just for the sake of not battling everything. Yup. We're back, bitch. That was uncalled for. I don't know why I called him that. Exactly. Who cares? Where's the food, man? So I think I am going to break very quickly after this little scene here plays out. For the second time in a row, my Wi-Fi is just gone. LAN seems to be streaming fine. I don't know what's up with this Asus router. But I'm pretty disappointed in it considering how much money I paid for it. So, but anyway, we got a key to a jet bike. That is way cool. So let's push this dude. Excuse me. Push him right out of the way. We'll get in the Enertron. And then we'll save. And I will cut to break. The stream is going to go down. And I'm going to reboot my router so I can get my Wi-Fi going again here. And I'll be right back. Thanks for watching.